What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So I saw a clip of Rashid Wallace, right? Rashid, however you want to pronounce it. Y'all know Big Roscoe from the Detroit Pistons, Portland Trail Blazers. He was talking about his time in Detroit when Kwame Brown came to the team, right? And he spoke about, he spoke glowingly of Kwame and how he was glad when Kwame came to the Pistons because he could help out him and Big Ben. He could rebound for them. He was a big, strong dude, tall guy that can help rim protect, etc. And he was like, things didn't work out, in Washington because he was a young kid. He came to a team with a vet like Michael Jordan. He was idolizing Mike, and basically Mike was just calling him trash, downing him. And it really wasn't, in so many words, he was saying it wasn't good leadership over there. He didn't have good vets over there to kind of like help, ingratiate him to the team and help bring him along. And he was like, basically, look, Mike was over there terrorizing that boy in so many words. Like, yeah, Mike was really over there being a terror to him, calling him trash, calling him garbage, and calling him a scrub. And on the contrary, when he went to Detroit, Big Ben Wallace and Rashid, they embraced Kwame, right? And I wanted to point this out. See, that's why I wanted to say this too. It's important to be mad at who you mad at, right? Kwame is a person, he's found out how to work the internet. He found out how to work YouTube and how many people do not like LeBron James. So he'll get on here and trash Stephen A. Smith for talking down on a black man and trashing black men in the media for years and always belittling black men. He loved to play that card. But he always talked trash about LeBron James and how LeBron ain't this and LeBron ain't that and LeBron ain't this and LeBron ain't that. Ain't nobody ever said LeBron was the GOAT and ain't nobody ever, LeBron ain't this and he ain't that. He ain't got no moves and he ain't got this. What do you got, Kwame? The problem is this, though. Kwame, like Michael Jordan still got Kwame Brown shook to this day. He had him shook when he was 18 years old and he was punking him. He was treating him like a pimp treat a prostitute, okay? He was, dogging him, treating him like a garden tool. Garden tooling him out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not trying to cut. Hoeing Kwame out. Kicking the balls in the stands and the bleachers after the games. Making Kwame go run and fetch the ball in the stands. All of that. Eton Thomas, Kwame Brown's old teammate, talks about Michael Jordan doing this to him. Calling Kwame trash, calling him garbage, mistreating him, punking him out at 18 years old, Mike really terrorizing him. And Kwame want to point the finger at Doug Collins. No, point the finger at Michael Jordan. I don't care if he signed you later on at the end of your career to the Charlotte Bobcats. That was to make it up to you for him being an a-hole to you. Talk about the man that was kicking the ball in the stands and making you go fetch after the game, after you didn't play the long game, long practices, treating you like a scrub scum at the bottom of your shoe. You shook to say something about him, but you so emboldened and stick your chest you so emboldened to stick your chest out to talk about LeBron James. Talk about the dude who was really out here punking you, treating you like a goofy, a therm in Chicago. Like we say in Chicago, a therm, a goofy. We used to say that word, right? Treating you like a Vic. You out here shaking in your boots to say something about Michael Jordan because if you say something about Mike, all the people on the internet are going to attack you, and you scared of that. You really scared of that noise. That's why I respect Big She. Rashid tell the truth. He keep it cut. He went to North Carolina and tell you, hey man, some of them all defensive teams with Michael Jordan was a little A. You know what I mean? He still called Mike the GOAT. I don't even think he called Mike the GOAT. I don't know if he do or not. I don't think he do. But he acknowledges that Michael Jordan is a pantheon. He is a basketball titan. He always acknowledges that. But he went to UNC, not with Mike, but Mike went to North Carolina too. He ain't gonna just, let Mike slide. He really told the truth. Mike was over there terrorizing that boy. Kwame just afraid to admit that because he's afraid of the backlash from Michael Jordan fanatics. But he knows how to win over a lot of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant fanatics. Kobe Bryant also was trashing Kwame, treating Kwame like he was garbage and trash and all of that, right? And it gets romanticized when Mike and Kobe and them do people like that. They often romanticize and they make up excuses. Man, I would love for somebody to treat me like that. Boy, Michael Jordan fanatics and Kobe Bryant fanatics, boy, they can't do no wrong in their eyes, boy. I see so many people like making excuses for Kobe Bryant snitching on Shaq. Man, he should have never cheated on his wife. Man, y'all in here sounding like y'all girlfriends, sounding like y'all mamas on here. I know, listen, and I know listen, cheating is wrong, but y'all know, man code one-on-one. You don't tell on another man's infidelities. And all y'all be talking about, man, Kobe a real alpha. He was raised by his father. LeBron didn't have no father. Well, god dang it, I couldn't tell. Joe Bryant teachings didn't reach him that far. He's snitching on another man because you got in trouble. And Kobe Bryant fanatics get mad when I say that. But Kwame Brown knows how to play the media games. He'll uplift Kobe, Michael Jordan, the men that was terrorizing him, treating him like he was a goofy, but trash LeBron James, a man who did nothing to him, who has said nothing bad about him at all, because he knows that is how you make your money on the internet. Trash LeBron James, call him garbage. People will come in droves to like your channel, to subscribe, to like your videos, to leave comments, to big you up, to share your videos. And so he figured out that trick. Just trash LeBron James. Don't say nothing about Michael Jordan. Don't say nothing about Kobe Bryant. They're the best thing since sliced bread, but trash everything LeBron James do. And to me, that's weak, right? Especially when you being hypocritical. You trashing Stephen A. Smith, but down in black men all the time, belittling them. You doing the same. You always try to do the same thing to LeBron James. Now, man, instead of talking about the man who was punking you, who was pulling your card, treating you like a goofy. Because I promise you, everybody, oh, he was 18. Yeah, he was a kid. He was a kid, right? But as a grown man, he's still scared to say the real about Mike. That could have never, boy, Patrick Beverly and them they wouldn't be letting Mike slide, boy. Derrick Rose, as mild-mannered as he is. Chicago, Illinois, baby, we not going for that, Joe. We not going, boy. Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, I promise you, Muzz would have been rumbling with Mike. Rumbling at 18, 19 years old. Listen, even if he didn't do it at that age, he's still scared to say the real now. Eton Thomas and them be talking about how Mike was doing him. He don't want to say nothing about it because he don't want to upset all the Michael Jordan fanatics. He don't want to scare them away. No, tell the truth. Like Rashid Wallace said, the difference was in Detroit compared to Washington, you was around vets that really cared for you, who really was endearing to you, etc. Michael Jordan was not. He was not kicking balls all the way into the stands and making you go fetch and laugh and enjoy. Like, that's crazy. After games and stuff like that. You know, calling you trash, calling you garbage, calling you soft, all of that. And, you know, you don't say nothing about Mike. You scared to say something about that bald head, yellow-eyed monster. Boy, Mike got them yellow eyes, smoking them cigars. You scared to say something about that dude. You don't say nothing about him. Don't say nothing about him at all. But hey, it's LeBron. Always talking about, for the black man, It be sounding good, bro. All y'all be talking all this for the black man talk, all of that. And then you trash a dude that didn't say nothing about you. You accuse Stephen A. Smith, oh, he anti-black man. Cool, right? You say that, that's fine. But then you go and trashing black athletes all the time. This only people off limits to you is Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I tell y'all, since Kobe's untimely demise, a lot of y'all don't be wanting to tell the truth about him. I watched that man play. I remember all the stuff he did. I ain't never seen so many men make excuses for another grown man telling on another man's infidelities till it came to Kobe Bryant. Kwame will never report on that. Let LeBron James would have told on Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade cheating on their wife. Let him would have told that to the police. To the police, too. LeBron would have been known as a snitch, a sucker, all of that. Kobe Bryant do it. Man, Shaq should have been cheating on his wife. Y'all sounded just like y'all mamas. Like y'all aunties, like y'all grandmama. When she found out Big Daddy, when she found out Pawpaw had a family on the other side of town. Man, listen, you should have never been cheating. You sound just like your Big Mama when she found out about Pawpaw on the other side of town. Sounded just like y'all mama now. Knowing men don't be telling on other men when that happened. That's sucker, that's goofy. And every man will tell you, my father never told you, don't you ever tell on other man's discretions. Kobe coming in, I should have paid him like Shaq be doing. I should have just paid him like, boy, what? Name dropping me, you crazy. That's why Shaq wanted to tear his head off. That's why he didn't like him for years. Cause of that. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all want to excuse it, sweep it under the rug. Man, listen, we not talking about that. We not talking about that. Yes, we talking about that on here. This channel, we talking about that. We talking about that. You hear me? So we gonna talk. It ain't just strictly on the court. You know, no, because if LeBron would have did that off the court, it would have been a problem. Y'all talk about LeBron's off the court stuff all the time. Man, he tried to get such and such traded. Man, he tried to get the coach traded and all of this and all of that. Well, Kobe messed up team chemistry when he told on Shaq to the police about Shaq cheating on his wife. When he revealed that and it got released, and then Shaq got to go home to Shawnee and hit that. And now he got to fix up whatever he got going on. Because dude went in there and got scared and told on people. But anyway, Kwame Brown don't know how to stand on his own as a man and say who was talking about him, say who was treating him wrong, doing him unfairly. He too scared of Mike and Mike minions and Mike whole supporters and his fanatics. He's scared to talk about Kobe Bryant fanatics and how Kobe was doing him like closely similar to Mike. He don't want to talk about that at all. So he always just take shots at LeBron. Talk about, he act like what Mike and Kobe did. Man, they pushed me and made me better. No, boy, you was going home crying. Going home crying. Talking to mama while she making mama's cooking. While she making mama's cooking, upset that, they was treating you like a goofy. Right? Same way you was upset, of course, at Stephen A. Smith for talking about you for all these years. I understand that. Nobody wants to be the butt of jokes. But then you took this crusade. I'm standing up for the black man against, all these different shucking and jiving dudes in the media and all these people cutting a jig for the media and all these, go along to get along guys. And you going along to get along talking about LeBron James ain't did nothing to you. Ain't did nothing to you. Man, we black man, this, black man, that. Talking about the dude that married to a black woman, got 4 black kids. You know what I'm saying? I ain't said nothing bad about you. Ain't name dropped you. Ain't said nothing bad on your name or nothing. But you too scared to go at the dudes that was really punking you out and treating you like a goofy. That probably was going in your pockets after practice. That probably was stuffing you in them lockers. Probably was bouncing the ball off your head. Kicking you like Birdie kicked Boogaloo on above the rim. Kicked Marlon Wayans' character. Remember Tupac kicked him like that? Mike and them probably was doing you like that and you too scared to say something now. That'd be the part I be talking about. Be mad at who you mad at now. Be for real. Kwame, you talking all that, be cut like how you say you cut. If you cut like that, talk about the dudes who was terrorizing you, was making your life a living hell. Not the dude that ain't said nothing about you that could, the dude that's easy target for you to get YouTube money. Let's be for real if we gonna be for real, man. Shout out to Rashid Wallace.